Now we are going to have a quick analysis of the CMA final, our indirect tax law and practice paper, which was conducted on June, that is with respect to June 2025. So if you observe this section A, whenever I just actually went through this particular paper, with respect to MCQs, they are almost straightforward ones. They are easy to actually answer. The questions was based on the ITC and exemptions, whereas few cases are. And with respect to customs, if you see this particular MCQs, as far as my knowledge is concerned, they're actually moderate ones. Not that much difficult to answer if at all you go through these MCQs. Now come to this particular section B, which is a descriptive one. You know that out of the 7 questions, you need to answer any 5. So if at all you observe the second question, which was very easy, but the interesting is whenever if you are a mastermind student, you know that with respect to this particular chapter, tax invoice, debit notes and credit notes chapter, even though technically it is not within the syllabus of the CMA final, but they are going to pose the questions either on the tax invoice, debit notes and credit notes topic, as well as the payment of tax very frequently. That's why we advised the students to read that particular chapters, even though they are not within the syllabus technically. From that particular chapter, the question was asked here. This is based on the tax invoice, debit notes and credit notes chapter. So that's why we advised the students to read them, and there was a question that was posed on this particular chapter. So it is a very straightforward question and easy topic also, but if the students are unaware of this particular chapter, they may lose. Otherwise, it is a very straightforward and easy question here. And with respect to second question, it is based on amendment. That is the GSTR 1A based. That's why you need to go through the amendments. So with respect to that amendments topic, it is GSTR 1A based. And the theory you need to answer for this, even though it look like the practical question, it is a more of a indirect theory question, but this point was based on the amendments. On 3A also, some part is based on amendments, rest of the part is based on the transportation of the goods related exemptions chapter. So it is a very easy one. That means 30% approximately comes from amendments part and 70% comes from the normal transportation of the goods related exemption. Therefore, it is I think as per my opinion, 3A is also easy. This one is shifting from composition scheme to normal scheme. Just like composition scheme to normal scheme, exempted supply to taxable supply. In those cases, whether IDC is allowed or not allowed. So already we are having some questions on this. So that is, if you observe the point here, composition scheme shifts to regular scheme. Okay, that means you are shifting from composition scheme to normal scheme. Then IDC is allowed now as per 18 subsection 1. So it is a very easy question, and definitely with respect to capital goods, 5% per quarter, it is an easy one. Definitely you can answer. Okay. And 4A is actually based on the TCS. It is a practical question. That means according to me, in the rest of the questions, question number 2, 3, like that, 4A is a little bit moderate one. Not the difficulty one, but whereas with respect to the rest of the questions, just now we saw it was a little bit moderately difficult one. But definitely if at all you are having the conceptual knowledge of TCS, when TCS is applicable, what are the cases where TCS is required to be deducted, what are the cases where TCS is not required. If at all you are having the conceptual knowledge, definitely you are able to answer these questions. Okay, that's why you should have the conceptual knowledge in order to answer these questions. Okay, it is a practical question, and 5B is actually straightforward valuation based question. You need to discuss about rule number 28 basically. It is very easy one. And 5A is based on time of supply. It is based on the vouchers concept. Definitely you can answer this question also. It is easy. 5A is also easy, and 5B is also a straightforward question from valuation. That is conversion from one currency to another currency, authorized money changer services, the topic is all about. So 2, 3, 4, 5 according to me is actually easy ones. 6A generally we will left them as a choice, because while going through these export promotion schemes, we'll keep more focus on export promotion schemes. That's why even though it is easy one, majority people will actually leave it as a choice. Therefore, if at all from that particular point of view, we also actually need to leave it this 6A as a choice now. And deemed exports, it is a straightforward one. But interestingly, the point is here, generally we keep more focus on the export promotion schemes, but in this particular question paper, instead of posing the questions on these export promotion schemes, they just keep focus on this, what we can say, other than export promotion schemes. Therefore, according to me, it is a surprising element, and definitely you can take this one as a choice. And 7A baggage, straightforward one, very easy one. Everybody has done this. And 8B is also based on, it is based on section 20 below related ones. That means paid cost of the repairs, like that. So based on customs duties, it is a mixture of 2-3 topics, So definitely what is the thing you can do is, it was a little bit difficult one for the people. So 7th one. And 8A is actually with respect to appeals and revisions. If at all any order is passed by the High Court is not acceptable, then what are the cases where we can go to the Supreme Court was specified here. It is easy one according to me. And it is with respect to OIDR services, place of supply, online money gaming, like that. With respect to that, what is the place of supply is the topic here. It is based on amendment plus place of supply. It is easy to do. So according to me, if at all I am the student of the above average knowledge, then definitely I will take this 6th question as a choice, and along with that 7 or 8 depending upon my level of study. So the overall paper analysis I can say is, in this case the paper is very much moderate, except the 6th question, which is a surprising element for me. It is not for me, I'm not saying that from the point of view of everybody, because I thought that export promotion schemes will be asked. Therefore 6th question, except that no surprising element is there. Definitely you are able to cope up with that if at all you study the concept thoroughly. Hope this analysis will be useful to you for making practice or preparation for the rest of the attempts, anybody who did not write well.